Hi friends, welcome back to day 13 of the 5-minute art challenge hosted by the Ugly Art Club. I am loving having these 5 minutes a day to really focus on my art and to just jump in without hesitations or limitations and just put something down on the page. So I'm starting with one of my really wide washi tapes. Just to get something in the background. I'm using a makeup sponge here, and this is a golden paint, and the color is N8 neutral gray, and it is a heavy body paint. Wanting to get some pattern down on the page, and I think this is a really fun way to do it. I'm opening up my black gesso, and that's Golden brand as well. I really like how opaque the black is, and it's really quick drying, which I find really nice. So often I do lean towards the black gesso instead of black acrylic paint, just solely for the reason that it is very opaque, very dark, and it dries really quick. So I'm adding a few more accent marks onto those makeup sponge marks that I added before. Just trying to bring a little bit more interest into the page. And I don't know if you guys have caught lately a trend in my work that I am enjoying a neutral scheme the last couple days. I really love that, the blacks and the whites and the grays combo. Bringing in a pencil and getting some scribbles down on that page. This is a great way for me to kind of loosen up and not look at the page as anything too precious, but just grunge it up a little bit and get my hands dirty. Something about scribbling with the pencil just kind of breaks that barrier for me. Testing out a few different elements here, seeing if there's anything that I like that I can add on to this page. I think sometimes you have to audition a couple different pieces before you find what's really speaking to you. It helps for me, at least, to have some of those supplies just nearby. Otherwise, you can spend so much time digging and trying to find different things, and often then at the end you have too many choices to choose from, and that can be just as difficult as not enough choices. I think it can be overwhelming when there's too many choices in front of us to choose from. So I just chose a page ripped out of a dictionary, and I love having that text print. I liked the ripped page like this because it almost looks like it's fading in and out of the background then, not that it was just plopped on top. But I tend to enjoy the organic edges versus straight cut. Going to bring in my trusty Stabilo All pencil and get some grunge going on this page. I have a wet paintbrush and just going to spread some of that pigment around. I'm holding my brush pretty loose so that I'm not pressing too hard. I'm just lightly trying to move that pigment across the page. Reached the end of my 5 minutes, but I feel like this is not quite done yet, so I'm going to hit it with the heat gun here after adding the water onto the page. And I'm going to come back in and add a few little art marks. This is my Uniball Signo pen. It's probably my favorite white pen. It's the most consistent to go over other colors, I think. I love the way that those marks look on top of that really opaque black. I'm being random with my placement for these. I don't have much of a plan ahead of time. I like to group small clusters together and just kind of randomly then over the page. Kind of in a way that can move your eye across. This is just a regular black gel pen, and actually after I stop recording I come back in and I cover those up with a food ball pen. I'll link it down below. It's much thicker and I like the look of it a lot better. It was much more bold. As always, all my supplies are linked down below in the description, so make sure to check that out if you have any questions as to what supplies I'm using. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified of new videos. I'm pretty happy with the way things turned out today. It's a nice little neutral spread, I think. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed creating. Have a great rest of your day.